Welcome. Let's learn how we can install RRAS, which stands for Routing and Remote Access Service, using Windows Server 2019. In this demonstration, I will not explain how RRAS works in detail or analyze any features associated with it. Instead, we will discuss RRAS in depth in a different video. This tutorial is meant for students who are looking for a quick and easy guide. Let's go to the Start menu and open Server Manager. In Server Manager, go to your local server and make sure you have the necessary items in order to install your RRAS and get it functional. You must have at least 2 network cards. In my situation, I have exactly 2 network cards. In this lab demo, I'm using the previous Windows server with the domain promotion. However, for RRAS to work, you don't always need a domain to be promoted. One of my network cards is facing inward internally. The other one is facing outward, which is accessing the internet. The internet network card is set up with the IPv4 as automatic DHCP and automatic DNS. But the internal LAN segment one, which is my internal network card, is set to IPv4 but with a static IP address of 192.168.1.3 with the subnet mask of 255.255.255.0 and the DNS pointing back at the exact same server, in this case 192.168.1.3. So these two, this should be the same. So once you have 2 network cards, one for internal and the other one for external, let's go ahead and install the RRAS package. To install RRAS, click on the Manage menu from the top and click Add Roles and Features. Click Next. Select the role-based or feature-based installation. Click Next. Select your server. Click Next. And under Roles, select the option called Remote Access. And click Next. And Next. And Next. And in here, under Role Services, you will have a couple of options. We will be choosing the option called Routing. And when you select that, it will automatically also select the direct access and VPN. So we'll click Routing and we'll select Add Features. So as you can see, it automatically selected the direct access and VPN RAS along with the routing. And we're going to click Next. I'm going to select the option called Restart the destination server automatically if required. But remember, if you are doing this in a production environment, make sure that restarting your server does not affect any active users. So you might want to look into this before you select that option. But I'm in a lab environment, so I'm going to select Restart the destination server automatically if required. I'm going to click Yes. And I'm going to press Install. Once the installation has been completed, you have the option to open the Getting Started wizard by clicking here. Or you can open from Tools and you can click on Routing and Remote Access. And that window also will give you the option to configure and enable routing and remote access by right-clicking on your local server. For now, I'm going to close this window and I'm going to close the Configure Remote Access window as well. And then I will just use the Tools under Routing and Remote Access. And I'm going to use the option called Configure and Enable Routing and Remote Access option. And in this wizard, you will have a welcome page and then just simply click Next. And we're going to select the option called NAT, the Network Address Translation. And that will allow the clients to connect to the internet using one public IP address and you will have all your internal clients behind this NAT configuration. Click Next. And for the interface that is connected to the internet, I'm going to select the one that has the DSCP and currently receiving IP address from outside. I conveniently name it as to the internet, so it's easy for me to find. And I'm going to click Next. And then I'm going to press Finish. Now, on the routing and remote access window, you will have on the left-hand side your server with a green arrow. And if you click on it, you can expand the menu. And the IPv4 under General, you should see a couple of things. First of all, the one it says to the internet, and it shows incoming and outgoing data. And the other one called LAN segment, which is the internal segment. And it also shows some information such as the IP address and incoming and outgoing data. Now, currently I don't have any computer connected to this LAN segment, so that's why there's no incoming data showing. But to the internet, you can see there are data going in and coming out. So if you open up your Windows Internet Explorer, for example, and if you just pick any website, so basically just going on to the internet. And if you refresh this page, see these numbers change. That means your RRAS is currently being used to connect to the internet, and it is going through this RRAS program. For now, that's it. In my next video, I will explain in depth how RRAS work, and we will also look into connecting an end device such as a Windows 11 client and see how it will be routing its packet through our newly installed RRAS on this server. Thank you so much and have a nice day.